Hello my lovelies, so in this video, today I will transform my cosplay into beautiful realistic art. A stroke of crimson, daring bold, stories on lips yet to be told, no mask to hide but light to show, a curated artistic inward glow. So here I begin. I paint the day upon my skin where shadows and lights begin. With brush and blend I choose to be a masterpiece, wild and free. So I'll continue on my makeup now. I am doing this makeup because makeup is not a mask, it's an attitude and a real beauty for your real soul, not a fake art. This cosplay will be gorgeous, stunning, exquisite, lovely, and ravishing. Today's cosplay will be Princess Snow White, as I have combined everything related to Snow White because I believe in chasing dreams with high standards in everything, also related to cosplay. I also believe everything in the universe is a picture brimming with wisdom and beauty. The only lasting beauty is the beauty of the heart, and I believe makeup is my heart and happiness. I also believe face is my canvas, colors tell a story, and beauty is a power, a smile is its sword. I also like doing makeup because bad vibes don't go with my outfit, and life is too short for dull makeup. And yes, someone's got to steal the spotlight, where dreams and glitter blend seamlessly. Makeup is malleable and mercurial. The biggest joy I have every day is the opportunity to create, to play, and to invent. I also know that life is short, but my lashes are long and my standards are even higher. If my wings aren't even, I am not leaving. Precision is my superpower. Now I will tell you how to achieve a Princess Snow White cosplay. 1. Porcelain makeup base. Foundation. Apply a full coverage matte foundation 1 or 2 shades lighter than your natural skin tone to achieve her legendary porcelain complexion. Blend it down into your neck for a seamless look. Concealer and powder. Use concealer to brighten the under eye and T-zone. Set everything with a white or translucent setting powder to maintain a flawless matte finish. Rosy cheeks. Apply a generous amount of hot pink or bright red brush directly to the apples of your cheeks. Cream blushes can provide a more natural, painterly glow. Innocent dot eyes. Eyeshadow. Use a matte white shadow all over the lid up to the brow bone to open the eyes, and use a soft taupe or warm brown in the crease to add depth without looking too modern. Liner. Avoid heavy wigs, instead draw a thin black line along the upper lashes, making it slightly thicker in the center to round the eye. Use a white or skin tone eye pencil on the waterline to make your eyes look larger and more innocent. Brows. Shape your brows into a clean, thin, and slightly rounded arch using a dark brown or black pencil. Signature red lips. Aim for a doll-like rounded lip shape. Focus the color in the center and round off the corners with concealer if needed. Color. Use a blue-toned red lipstick in a matte or satin finish. Adding a candy apple red gloss over the center can give that iconic poison apple. Hair and accessories. The bob. If your hair is long, create a fox bob by curling the ends under and pinning them securely at the nape of your neck. For the best accuracy, use a high-quality matte black wig styled into a soft 1930s style bob with gentle waves. The headband. A thick red ribbon or headband tied into a medium-sized bow at the crown is the most recognizable finishing touch. Prop. Carry a realistic, fake red apple as a symbolic accessory for photos. The iconic Princess Snow White dress is a masterpiece of primary colors and classic silhouettes, blending 1930s Hollywood charm with medieval European influences. Key dress components. Royal blue bodice. A form-fitting deep blue top often made of velvet for a regal texture that typically features a sweetheart neckline or a square neck. Puffed slashing sleeves. short light blue sleeves with red slash detailing. This historically inspired design involves cutting the outer blue fabric to reveal a red layer underneath. Golden yellow skirt, a full length flowing skirt that is bright butter yellow. For a more dramatic twirl effect, cosplayers often use multiple layers or a built in petticoat for volume. The stand up collar, a high, stiffened white collar that frames the face. It is often attached to the neckline with velcro or snaps for easy removal. Red velvet cape. To complete the royal look, a short maroon or deep red cape, often with a matching red lining, can be draped over the shoulders. Recommended materials for cosplay. For an authentic storybook finish, look for fabrics that absorb light rather than reflect it too harshly. Velvet, ideal for the bodice and cape to convey weight and luxury. Dull satin or taffeta, perfect for the skin to hold its shape while still looking high end. Cotton or linen, best for the collar and sleeve linings to ensure they stay stiff and comfortable. Finishing touches. Footwear. Simple yellow or tan low heeled flats, often adorned with a white bow, red headband, a slim red ribbon or headband tied into a neat bow at the crown of the head. Have you ever wondered who is Princess Snow White? Okay, don't worry, I will tell you. Princess Snow White is a legendary fairy tale character famously known as the fairiest one of all. While most people recognize her from Walt Disney's 1937 film, which made her the first ever Disney princess, her story actually originated over 200 years ago in a collection of German folklore by the brothers Grimm. The classic story. Snow White is a young princess with skin as white as snow, lips as red as a rose, and hair as black as ebony. Her story typically involves the conflict. Her vain and evil stepmother, the queen, becomes jealous of Snow White's beauty after her magic mirror declares the princess to be the fairest in the land. The escape. After a huntsman spares her life, Snow White flees into the woods and finds refuge in a small cottage belonging to seven dwarfs named Dog, Grumpy, Happy, Sleepy, Bashful, Sneezy, and Dopey in the Disney version. The poisoned apple. The queen eventually finds her and tricks her into eating a poisoned apple, putting her into a death-like sleep. The resolution. She is eventually awakened either by a prince kiss, Disney, or by the dislodging of the apple piece. Grimm, and they lived happily ever after. Grimm's Sneewittchen. In the original tale, the queen was Snow White's biological mother, not her stepmother, and her punishment was to dance to death in red-hot iron shoes. The princess was also just 7 years old when the story began. The colors of alchemy. Snow White's signature look. White skin, red lips, and black hair is often interpreted as an alchemical allegory for the three stages of transformation: purification white, decay black, and completion or vitality red. Kindness and power. Her true beauty is consistently described as a reflection of her inherent goodness and ability to charm nature itself. While Princess Snow White is fictional, scholars suggest she may have been inspired by real 16th and 17th century German figures. The meaning of fairest. In the story, being the fairest of them all isn't just about looks. The word fair has multiple layers of meaning that apply to her. Physical. Her legendary features include skin as white as snow, lips red as a rose, and hair as black as ebony. Moral. It refers to her being fair in the sense of being just, honest, and pure hearted. Social. Historically, fair skin was a sign of nobility, meaning someone did not have to perform outdoor manual labor. Her beauty is described as radiant because it comes from her positive spirit and resilience. Inherent kindness. She remains gentle and compassionate even while being forced to work as a scullery maid in her own home. She is the physical embodiment of positivity, choosing to whistle while she works and turn every bad situation into a good one. Once there was a very beautiful princess. She had beautiful blue eyes, pink lips, and long black hair. Her complexion was as fair as snow, so people called her Snow White. They would always admire her beauty. But her stepmother was jealous of her beauty. She was a woman of cruel nature and she never paid any attention to Snow White. She had a magic mirror. She used to stand before it and ask every day, "Tell me, O my magic mirror, whether there is anyone more beautiful than I." The mirror replied, "None, O queen, you are the most beautiful." The mirror's reply would fill the queen with a great sense of pride. Time was passing by. Snow White grew up into a beautiful young girl. Then one day, the queen asked the mirror the same question. The mirror said, "Though you are beautiful, but Snow White is the most beautiful girl in the world." Then the queen became furious. She decided to get Snow White killed. She called a faithful soldier and asked him to kill Snow White. The queen promised the soldier a good reward in return. The soldier was greedy. He took Snow White to the forest, but seeing her innocent face, he changed his mind. He said, "Wait, I am just coming back." He left Snow White alone in the forest and returned to the palace. Snow White sat under a tree and waited for the soldier to return. The soldier did not return. Soon it began to get dark. She began to cry. The frightening sounds of wild animals fell on her ears. At last, she fell asleep. In the morning, the chirping sounds of the birds made her wake up. Then she began to wander about in search of a way out of the forest. Wandering about in the forest, she happened to see a hut. She was surprised to see that everything was very small. The doors, windows, etc. were too small. She knocked at the door, but there was no response from inside. She then entered the hut and saw that on the dining table there were 7 cups, 7 saucers, 7 glasses and 7 spoons, and all were very small. She guessed that there must be 7 people living in this house. Then she went upstairs and saw the bedroom where there were 7 small beds ready. Then she reached the kitchen and prepared soup to please the people living in the hut. She put the soup on the table. When the dwarfs returned home, they were surprised to see the house neat and clean. In the soup on the table, they questioned one another as to who prepared it. Then they went upstairs to the bedroom and saw Snow White sleeping there. They stood around her bed. Just then, Snow White woke up. Looking at the dwarfs around her, she was a little shocked. Then the head of the dwarfs said, "Do not panic, tell us who you are. How have you reached here?" Snow White narrated the whole story with tears in her eyes. The dwarfs became sympathetic and said, "If you like, you may stay with us." She agreed. The dwarfs were very happy and began to dance with joy. Snow White also felt very happy in their company. The next day, when the dwarfs were ready to go for work, they warned Snow White to be cautious and not to open the door to any stranger. Meanwhile, the soldier returned to the palace and told the queen that he had killed Snow White. The queen was very happy. She rewarded the soldier. Then she went to the magic mirror to ask who was the most beautiful woman in the world. And the magic mirror replied, "It is still none other than Snow White, who is living with the 7 dwarfs in the forest." The queen was upset to know that Snow White was alive. She immediately went to the forest in disguise of an old woman selling fruits. She took some poisonous apples in a basket with her. When she reached the hut, Snow White was alone. She knocked on the door. Snow White answered from inside. "Who is there?" "It's the fruit seller. Buy fresh and juicy fruits." The queen replied in a changed voice. Snow White replied, "No, I won't. I am not allowed to open the door. Please go from here." "You seem to be so sensible. Really, one should not open the door for any stranger. I am very impressed with you, so I want to gift you an apple," said the queen in a sweet voice. Snow White innocently believed the queen and at once opened the door. Seeing Snow White, the queen was happy and said, "You are so beautiful and sensible. Take this apple as a present for you." As soon as she bit into it, she fell unconscious. The queen was very happy to see her dead. She returned to the palace. There, in the jungle, the dwarfs saw the black clouds in the sky as a sign of bad weather. They got worried about Snow White, who was all alone at home. They decided to return home. On reaching home, they found Snow White lying unconscious near the door. The dwarfs did her best to get her conscious, but in vain. Then they saw the half-eaten apple that was also lying there. They guessed that the apple must be poisonous. They began to weep for Snow White. They did not want Snow White away from there, even after her death. So they prepared a coffin of glass and put her dead body in it. They took the coffin to the forest. Every day they would go there and look at her dead body and put flowers. One day in the evening, when the dwarfs reached the place, they saw a prince staring at Snow White in the glass coffin. He introduced himself to the dwarfs as a prince and asked about Snow White. The dwarfs told him all about her. The prince said, "May I take her to my palace for treatment? How beautiful she is." Saying so, the prince bent on her head and kissed her forehead. The kiss had a miraculous effect. Snow White came to her senses and opened her eyes. They told her about the prince. Snow White thanked him. The prince proposed to her. Snow White agreed. She went to the palace with the prince. The prince married Snow White. The marriage was attended by the dwarfs as well. They began to live happily. But Snow White never forgot the dwarfs and would come to the forest to see them every now and then as a gesture of love and respect. This was the beautiful story of Disney Princess Snow White that I narrated in a very beautiful and short way so that it can become more easy to understand and enjoy. Snow White is a really beautiful princess and I really love her and I want to be like her in terms of beauty and kindness. In this story, we also know that when Snow White is taken in by the seven dwarfs, she thinks she is safe from her wicked stepmother, but she couldn't be more wrong. The Janus Queen will do whatever it takes to get rid of the beautiful Snow White. Children of all ages will love reading or listening to this delightful Disney adventure. Even I, too. Princess Snow White is compassionate, trusting, and sweet natured. Snow White is as kind and gentle as she is fair. Although she is a princess, her wicked stepmother, the queen, treats her like a servant, but Snow White never complains. Compassionate and lovely, Snow White delights in cleaning and cooking for the seven dwarfs and is always positive as she prepares for the someday when her prince will come. Snow White says, "You are a gentle, loving person who is a friend to creatures big and small. You are also empathetic and trusting, sometimes to a fault. Watch out for poisonous apples. You are not afraid of hard work as long as you are humming a merry tune." One of the famous lines from Snow White is, "Kindness is not weakness, kindness is strength." And I also believe in it because I am in love with my Princess Snow White. Another quote from Snow White is, "It's so mystic when the trees are cold. It's so heaven when the secrets are folded. It's so wondrous when the paths are clouded. It's so monsoon when the birds are sleeping. It's so glorious when the day is soundless. It's so beautiful when the snow is white." It's all about Princess Snow White and about true love. Let's get it in the terms of Snow White. A fair face as white as snow cold, a pair of lips as red as blood bold, a dark hair as black as coal, a pretty girl who had a kind soul. She was Snow White who lost her own mother. Then she got a cruel stepmother who had a magic mirror. It said things. It told that she was not the fairest, but another. She sent a man to kill Snow White, who lived with seven dwarfs. So nice. Then she came by hiding her face, gave a poisonous apple to hide Snow White's grace. As the girl felt like her head going around, poor Snow White fell onto the ground. A poisoned half of apple is what the dwarfs found. They cried and cried with a sorrow sound. Her love, the royal prince, was passing by and saw her dead body and fell to cry. With all his love, he softly kissed on her lips. The girl woke up and true love was the tip. This is the reason Snow White believes in love and kindness. And this was the reason Snow White never complains about her life. The story of Princess Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs is a popular bedtime story for children. The fairy tale has been told since generations to teach children important values like love, kindness, friendship, helping each other, and refraining from vanity. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs is a captivating fairy tale about a beautiful princess who, after escaping her wicked stepmother, finds refuge with seven lovable dwarfs. With themes of friendship, resilience, and the power of true love, Snow White's story takes us on a journey of enchantment and triumph as she overcomes adversity and finds her happily ever after. Princess Snow White is really kind and sweet. She is honest, she is quiet, She loves animals, and spring summer is her favorite season. What would have happened if Snow White didn't eat the apple, if Cinderella didn't lose her shoe, and the mermaid didn't sacrifice her voice? Would we still call them fairy tale if the woman hadn't needed rescuing? It's really a question, and we will soon figure it out in the future. The poisonous apple. One taste of the poisonous apple and the victim's eyes will close forever in the sleeping death. Mixed together, belladonna, hangman, aconite, Jameson, sweet white snake root. Dip an apple into the brew and let the poison seep straight through. One taste of the poisonous apple and the victim's eyes will close forever in the sleeping death. Dip the apple in the brew, let the sleeping death seep through on the skin, the symbol of what lies within. Bow turns red to tempt Snow White to make her hunger for a bite. When she breaks the tender peel to taste the apple in my hand, her breath will still, her blood congealed. Then I will be the fairest in the land. Poisonous apple ambitiate, victim of the sleeping death, can be revived only by love's first kiss. Snow White and her caring friends. Snow White was banished to the forest. Her stepmother envied her beauty and health, robust, told never to return to the palace. She was asked to make her home in the wilderness. She founded seven dwarfs, who she befriended. So loving and caring were these little defenders. She in turn kept their cottage neat and clean, like a sister looks after her sibling clan. After many years, her stepmother found her and used poison in comb and an apple to kill her. Her defenders removed the comb from her hair, but from the throat they could not dare. Put in a glass casket, she looked sleeping. Her friends, her defenders, stood always guarding. Lifting of the casket by the prince awoke her. Her friends let her go, realized her happiness was before her. We should also be like Snow White and her friends, helping and caring for each other without thinking of gains. In letting friends go their way lies our happiness. Restricting and clipping wings is making them flightless. Princess Snow White typically wears a gown featuring a blue bodice with gold piping, a high white collar, and short, puffed red and blue striped sleeves. The skirt is a pale yellow ankle length, complemented by a white petticoat and tan low-heeled flats with dark brown soles. She is sometimes seen in a dull muted pink dress with a blue and white apron, which she wore while working as a scullery maid. She is known for being extremely gentle, compassionate, and optimistic, often finding the positive in difficult situations. Despite being royalty, she is hardworking and skilled at housework, taking charge of cleaning the dwarf's cottage and acting in a motherly fashion towards them. While innocent, she shows resilience against the menace of her stepmother and maintains a hopeful, gentle heart. Snow White is a kind, innocent, and optimistic Disney princess known as the fairest of them all, characterized by her skin as white as snow, lips as red as blood, and hair as black as ebony. She is a nurturing figure who possesses great inner strength, resilience against her evil stepmother, and a deep love for nature and singing. The prince in Snow White, the first realistic human made in Disney animation, is distinct due to his courage, determination, and deep love for Snow White. He is the only one capable of making her from the escaping death with love's first kiss. A lovely maid I see who is more fair than thee. Yes, it is Princess Snow White. And enhance your natural beauty.